that far back.
Hey guys, we're here. We're setting up. I'm gonna mute myself though, so we can have pre-class conversation. You mute yourself right here.
And it always has that bar up there.
Hi Ben, sorry, I have us on mute because I'm doing some talking, but I'll unmute soon.
No problem. Good to see you.
Good to
Glad
see
we're doing
you
this.
too.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And then so you just see the corners up.
Yeah, I need to read. All right.
Tomorrow I need to move my bed. I'm like, I never get like just a night to relax.
We're not muted.
Why do you keep eating unmuted? What do you tell me?
All right.
Things, but nothing's been done yet. Everybody's just kind of sitting
Right.
low.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you, when I was there the last time with Carol, my client, your clients were so sweet. They go, "Wait."
I muted everyone again.
Are they talking to each other?
Melissa Mascara sent $50. You should see if she sent that to you. Oops, I think I'm not muted. Mute. Record.
Are we good?
We're going.
Okay. So we'll start in front.
Yep.
Are you playing? No. Okay, hi guys.
Hi.
So I don't know if you can see. So we're going to come into separate leg stretching to start. Can that be seen on the camera?
Yep.
Okay, so with your right leg out and your left foot in, if I'm mirroring you, looks like this.
Do it the other way, don't
So you're
worry.
bringing your right leg out, left foot in. Okay, close your eyes for a few moments here and just turn on your Ujjayi breath. So using the back of your throat to breathe, inhaling. Feel your spine, your hips a little bit more today as we move into hips, so get longer as you exhale. And don't be afraid to make noise with it. So your noise sounds like the wind or the ocean. You're getting your breath bigger to sweat a little bit more, heat your body, calm your nervous system. Ujjayi. And each time you're on your mat, you get the chance to set an intention for your practice. So something, we're all going through such intense times, just using the space for yourself to clear your mind. I'm doing hips today, so just getting that sense of creativity, playfulness back, even in more traumatic or nervous kind of situations. Okay, open up your eyes. And a setup for 50 rounds of Kapalabhati breath, warming the core. Do that slow today. Now pulling the belly back and relaxing it fully so it looks like, sounds like, so it's like you're blowing out a candle is the best way I can kind of explain that. You're exhaling, pulling the belly in. Do that 50 times, and then for Uddiyana, you're pulling the belly back towards the spine and up towards the ribs so that it concaves out the rib cage, and that's practice. So you're just doing one of those. So 50 total Kapalabhati breaths, and then Uddiyana. Go for it. Close your eyes if you'd like. Okay, relax your belly slow. We're gonna come up for a chest opener and then a half bind. So taking your right arm, now bring it inside the right leg. Okay, bend the right elbow so that the shoulder blade moves down the back. Okay, inhale, lift up to your chest. And exhale, relax your neck. Okay, take your left palm to your chest at first. And inhale, lift your chest up into your hands. So you're feeling more space across upper back, neck. Okay, take your left palm out to the side. Now for a chest opener, reach up so you feel left upper back, inhaling. Then exhale, slide your left shoulder blade away from the neck and down. And then as you exhale, press your palm back. Now as you're breathing, feel low ribs, mid ribs, inhale. Like you're filling up a balloon, really lengthen the breath through the side ribs, up through the upper back, back of the heart. And as you're exhaling, lengthen low back and press your palm back. Okay, to come out of this, reach your left arm up. And exhale, take your left arm behind the back for a half bind. So a couple different ways this can go. You can reach on the thigh with the hand, or the hip, or behind the back. And you're feeling your half bind, inhale, and then increase that stretch and space in the right hip, right ribs. Turn underneath. And exhale, keep relaxing your neck. And as you're warming up your body here, feel low ribs, all the way up through mid ribs, upper back. And then exhale, turn your right ribs underneath the left, open up. You drop your left shoulder blade down the back, inhale, stretch up to your right chest again. And then just take a full exhale, Ujjayi. Need to release, reach your left arm up. And fold over your right leg again, set both hands down. And then to come out of this, walk your hands forward, feel your back lengthen out, and then switch out your legs. Take your left leg out. You can pause in that straddle, bring your right foot in. Hello, buffalo. Okay, and then close your eyes for a few moments here again. Just feel your back, your hips. Now feeling your left hip joint. As you're breathing, fill up mid-rib so that you're expanding your ribs, you're touching into your heart, giving more oxygen to your neck and your brain. And then same pranayama, gonna go for 50 rounds of Kapalabhati breath, and then fold over your left leg, Uddiyana. Okay, go ahead. Okay, staying on this left side, separate leg stretching. And then take your left arm inside the left leg, bend the bottom elbow so the left shoulder blade moves down the back. Okay, inhale, ujjayi, lengthen out across the bottom ribs. And relax your neck, take your right palm to your chest. Okay, take your right arm out to the side, chest opener. So it's called that simply because you're opening up your chest. So you feel heart all the way out through the hand stretching. And as you're exhaling, keep pressing your palm back little by little. If this causes your low back to bow out a lot, lengthen low back down. And feel your ribs. As you're inhaling, feel space between the left hip, the left upper back. And as you're pressing your palm back, slide the right shoulder blade down the back again. Inhale, lift up through the right chest. Okay, to come out of this, take your right arm forward for a moment. And exhale, take your right arm behind the back for a half bind. You can wrap it around to the thigh. Okay, that's pretty flexible. Or set back of the palm on your lower back. Now, once you're here, you feel the left femur bone move back and the left ribs move forward. So you feel those oppositions to make space. Okay, fill up low back with breath. Exhale. And a reach, left low ribs out away from the left hip joint, and then exhale, turn, open the right ribs here, left ribs here. And exhale, drop the top of your mouth away from the bottom of your mouth, feeling for relaxing the jaw. Exhale. And then lengthen another breath down through the low back as you turn open a little bit. Okay, to come out of this, reach your right arm up. And exhale, fold over your left leg. Breathe into the low back. And then come up. And now lie down, bring both legs out in front of you. And today we're going to start with the abs of Raga, which are hip abs. Okay, starting out light elbow to knee. Now lie down. Okay, bend your knees over your hips. And then take your feet a little bit lower than the knees. Press out so there's space in between each toe. And then take your hands behind your head and your neck. Okay, breathe down through your lower back to start. And inhale, lift both elbows up. Okay, hold breath and a lift tailbone up. Now as you exhale, extend your right leg up. Okay, once your right leg is up, pull the belly down away from the right thigh. Now inhale, take your left foot into your hand. And now bring the foot to the inner thigh. Okay, if that's not happening yet, just cross the foot over the thigh. Okay, using your foot, take your hands behind your head again if you can. Use the foot to lift the thigh up again. Flex your right heel. Pull the belly down, lift your upper back. Okay, bend both knees. Inhale. And now hold breath, lift tailbone up. Okay, exhale, extend your left thigh up. And now pull the belly down. Okay, take your right foot into your hand, bring it to the inside of the thigh, or you can cross it over. Now lift the heel up away from the hip. And now pull the belly down, lift your upper back. Good, bend both knees, inhale. Okay, hold breath, lift tailbone up. Now exhale, extend your right thigh up. And now pull the belly down. Okay, take your left foot into your hand, bring it to the inside of the thigh. Now using the foot, lift the thigh up away from the hip and the low back, pull the belly down. And inhale, bend both knees. Okay, hold breath, lift tailbone up. Now exhale, extend your left thigh up. And now pull the belly down. Okay, take your right foot inside the left thigh. Now using the foot and traction the thigh up away from the hip. Pull the belly down away from the left thigh. Okay, bend both knees, one more each side. Bend both knees to start. And I'll hold breath, lift tailbone up. Okay, exhale, extend your right thigh up. Pull the belly down. Now take your left foot, bring it to the inside of the right thigh. Okay, traction the thigh up using your foot. And then pull the belly down, lift the ankle. Okay, breathe into low back through the center. One more, inhale. And I'll hold breath, lift tailbone up. Exhale, extend your left thigh up. Okay, take your right foot inside the left thigh and traction the thigh up using your foot, and then pull the belly down, lift your upper back. Okay, to come out, bend both knees, and now hug your knees into your chest, set head and shoulders down. And what should we do next? Yeah.
All right, go ahead and take both legs straight up towards the sky and just rotate out the ankles. And then bend both knees at a 90-degree angle and flex your toes in towards the shin, keeping your lower back down. And clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back down, and as you inhale, lift head and shoulders up. Now curl tailbone up. And as you exhale, right leg straight up. Pull your belly down, and then take your right thumb right into your right hip crease. Now inhale, curl tailbone up a second time. As you exhale, press your thumb and palm up away from the hip. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, back to center, hands behind the head. Curl your tailbone up. Exhale, left leg straight up. Pull your belly down. Take left thumb into left hip crease. Inhale, curl tailbone up a second time. Exhale, press palm up, thigh away from hip. Pull your belly and your hip down. Inhale, back to center. Tailbone lifts. Exhale, right leg up. Pull your belly down. Right thumb into that right hip crease. Keep your shoulders lifted. Inhale, curl tailbone up a second time. Exhale, press palm and thumb up. Pull your belly down. Inhale, back to center, hands behind the head. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, left leg up. Pull your belly down. Take left thumb into left hip crease. Inhale, curl tailbone up a second time. Now as you exhale, press your palm up, taking thigh away from the hip as you pull your belly and your hip down. One more round. Inhale, come back to center. Curl your tailbone up. Now this time as you exhale, just extend your right leg forward. Then take that right hand back to the top of the right thigh. Press your palms, same direction as the bone. Pull your belly and your hip back. Really feel your core turn on. Inhale, back to center, hands behind the head. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, left leg forward. Left thumb, left hand into the hip crease. Begin pressing your palm away and then pull your hip back. Pull your lower belly down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower your head, lower your feet, and let's make our way into bridge. So shoulders away from the ears, you can plant your feet. Rest your arms by your side and begin to press into the feet to lift your hips up. Send your sitting bones forward towards the calves. And actively press down into the feet to feel your shoulders traction away from the ears as you breathe into the entire front side of the body. Three more big breaths, Ujjayi breaths, in and out through the nose. And let's slowly lower the upper spine, the mid spine, the lower spine, and your hips come all the way down, and then roll onto your left side. And gently press yourself up. Let's all meet standing at the top of your mat. Do a few rounds of that stretch. All right, let's give me a head. So starting at the top of your mats, take your arms by your side. You can take your feet hip-width distance apart. Can you stand up, please? She never listens to me. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, pull your belly in and fold forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Now exhale, bend the knees, release your head, let everything go. Press down into the feet, inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, fold right back in. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release your head, release. Press down into the feet, inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold. And the halfway lift, inhale. This time from your halfway lift, let's take an Uddiyana, belly up and in. Go ahead and use that first inhale to step right leg back, low lunge, knee lowers, arms rise up. Fingers spread, shoulders soft. Feel that lift out of lower back, even as you let your hips sink forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower your palms. Tuck back toes, lift back knee, and come into runner's lunge. Now from your runner's lunge, toe heel the left foot out. Let's come inside the left leg and just find a little bit of free movement. So moving any way that feels good to you, opening up the hips, moving the torso, the shoulders. Go ahead and toe heel that left foot right back in. And with fingertips down, go ahead and straighten the left leg and fold over your thigh. Let the back of the neck lengthen. Inhale, come back to runners. And from here, plant your back foot, open up warrior two. So we're gonna mix up our sun salutations with our sun bees. So meeting in warrior two, front heel in line with back arch. On your inhale, reverse, lift up and back. Pull your shoulders down and really lift up away from the thigh. Exhale, right into extended side angle. Take your forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm straight up towards the sky. Pull your sitting bones and your shoulders back and find a nice relaxed place for your neck as you spread the chest shoulder to shoulder. Reach through the right fingertips. And as you inhale, let's rise back up into warrior two. So arms in line with shoulders. Let's finish opening up the shoulders with kite hawk. As you inhale, flip both palms up, thumbs rotate back, lift up through your chest. Exhale, flip your palms down and around, round through your upper back. Inhale, flip both palms back, heart opens. Exhale, flip your palms down and around, round. And one more time, back and forth on your own with the rhythm of your breath. Meeting in warrior two. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Pivot your toes and just plant and see both toes are facing the body's center line. Arms in line with shoulders, or if you'd rather take hands to the hips, you're welcome to. We're swan diving all the way down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Now, if you have lower back pain or any sciatic pain, you can stay here in a halfway lift. Or if you feel comfortable, you can make your way into a forward fold, taking a grip behind either the head and neck, or if you're ready for it, behind the back. Breathe right into the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Release, release your grip. Inhale, find a halfway lift. As you exhale, walk your palms forward, coming right back into runner's lunge. Inhale. And as you exhale, press back, downward dog. High plank, inhale, wave forward. Hands underneath the shoulders. You're squeezing the elbows in. Inhale. Exhale, drop both knees down, pull chest forward, slowly lower down to the belly. Thighs back, take your palms way out in front of you for low cobra. So with the palms, good job. Hands out in front of you, press into your palms and begin dragging your chest forward. So you want to feel the upper back, the shoulders super turned on. And you're still feeling that movement that comes along with that deep ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Exhale, release. Take hands under shoulders, squeeze elbows in. Let's make our way back, downward dog. On your inhale, lift your left leg. Bend your knee, open up your hip, move into big, slow hip circles. Straighten left leg, square the hips, inhale, step left leg forward, low lunge. Knee lowers, arms rise, same side. And this time, as you exhale, lower your palms, tuck your back toes, and like you were coming into standing splits, press into the left foot and lift your right leg straight up towards the sky. Release your head. Now our transition out is into warrior one. Now I want you to take this really slow. Begin to bend the left knee, feel the quad engage as you gently lower the right foot down to the mat. Warrior one, rise the chest, rise the arms, and just take a minute to make sure your feet are hip width distance apart so you can square the hips for the front of the room. Rising the arms up, but keeping those shoulders nice and soft. Let's make our way into brain cradling. Interlace the fingers. Scoop up the base of the skull. So thumbs run down the base of the neck. Elbows squeeze in and up. Squeeze your thighs together, lift up through your chest, and let your head and your brain release into the palms. Make sure you're lifted up out of lower back. You're feeling your breath move in through the nose and work its way through every single muscle in the face. And inhale, rise your head up. Release your grip, square your hips. Inhale, lean your torso forward. Then exhale, drop your palms and step right leg forward to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, release your head, fold in. And press down into the feet, inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant palms, step, left leg back, low lunge, knee lowers, arms rise up. Raise your arms up. Exhale, plant your palms. Tuck back toes, lift back knee, make your way into runners. And then toe heel that right foot out, come inside of the right leg and find your big free movement. All right, toe heel that right foot back in. Let's make our way back into runners, up on the fingertips. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, begin to straighten the right leg. Fold over the thigh, and even if you keep a bend in the knee, let the back of the neck lengthen. Inhale, come back into runners. Plant your back foot and rise up, warrior two. So just a quick check, make sure that front heel's in line with back arch, front toes all the way forward, arms in line with shoulders. Inhale, reverse, right arm lifts. Pull the right shoulder down, little curl the pubic bone towards the belly button, just enough so that you feel your lower back straight as you lift up away from the thigh, getting into those hip flexors. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm down. Left arm straight up towards the sky. Open up the chest. Shoulder to shoulder, maybe even gently pressing the left palm back. Then as you inhale, rise back up into warrior two. Arms in line with shoulders, keep that front knee bent. This time flip the palms to face in front of you. Reach out to the fingertips, and as you exhale, press your palms together in front of you, round. Inhale, press palms back, open up to your chest. Exhale, press and round. One more, back and forth on your own. We're meeting in warrior two. Let's go ahead and straighten that front leg, pivot your toes, make sure both big toes are facing the body center line, and make your way all the way down into that wide-legged forward fold. Either dropping the hands under the shoulders, you're welcome to stay here the entire time. It's gonna be definitely better for those with lower back pain or super tight hamstrings. Or you're welcome to take your way make your way all the way into that forward fold. Again, no grip or any grip you'd like. Release. Lower your arms down. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Now as you exhale, walk your palms forward, making your way back into runners before taking it back, downward dog. High plank, inhale, wave forward. Now you can drop the knees if you'd like, otherwise squeeze the elbows in and just nice and slow, lower all the way down to the belly. This time, let's take a Cobra. So hands will stay under the shoulders, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift your chest. Shoulders back, elbows in. Keep the neck, the gaze neutral. Exhale, lower down and make your way back, downward dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Bend your knee, open up your hip, big, slow hip circles. Straighten right leg, square the hips, inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Knee lowers, arms rise. We've got 3 big breaths here. Exhale, drop the palms, tuck back toes, and like you were coming into standing splits, lift that left leg straight up towards the sky. Release your head. You can shake out the head, you can rotate out the ankle. And then it is a nice slow release. So we're not staying in standing splits, we're lowering into warrior 1. Right knee bends, left heel drops, and you're slowly making your way up. Just making sure that your stance is wide enough. You're nice and strong in the lower body as you rise the arms up and make your way into brain cradling. Interlace the fingers, scoop up the base of the skull. Thumbs run down the base of the neck, elbows squeezing it up. Squeeze your thighs together, lift up out of lower back, and let just your head, just your brain release into the palms. Good. Inhale, rise your head up. Release your grip, take your arms up, square hips, inhale, lean and reach forward. Now exhale, drop palms and step. Left leg forward to fold, big toes touching. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's take an Uddiyana on the exhale. That first inhale you take, as soon as you're ready, rises you up. And exhale, take hands to heart. Danielle will get us in a little deeper.
Hi guys. Chair pose. Bring your hips back, sweep your arms out in that Utkatasana. Now Utkatasana from the side looks like this. And from the other side it looks like this. A chair pose, exhale, fold into your legs. Now inhale halfway. And then if you're playing with that jump back, bring your elbows down a little bit, elbows and knees kind of close together. Jump it back like a little spring-loaded chaturanga or walk it back. High plank, a chaturanga, inhale to upper dog. And exhale back. Downward dog to build a little heat. Inhale, reach your left leg back, space between each toe, spread your toes. And now bend your left knee, bring it over towards your left elbow. And now bring the foot high like your belly has a little central gravity pull on it. Inhale, lift your left leg back. And then step up your left leg for warrior 2. Warrior 2 with archer arms. You're gonna reach your right arm up. Bring it behind the head, right between shoulder blades. You can stay there. You can grab your t-shirt from the floor, wherever it is, if you're neat, maybe it's in the bedroom, or a strap, or bring the left arm behind the back, clasp your hands for archer. So again, working with oppositions, you have your right arm moving up a little bit gently, left arm exhale, gliding down. And then close your eyes, feel your body. You have your own space in your room, your mat, your body. Your breath builds so that you can hear it and feel it. And every time you're exhaling, really feel that quality of moving lymph, draining lymph, moving your energy, detoxing, now pushing your breath down through the hips and the low back. Inhaling, massaging your organs. Take your breath across the side ribs. Massaging out diaphragm, liver, heart, every time you breathe. You take your arms out to the sides to release, inhale. We're gonna reverse again, just open up the side ribs, set your right palm down, lift your left arm up and back. Now relax your neck, look down at your right heel, exhale, drive the right foot down towards the mat. You're decompressing low back through the foot. Then inhale, lift your heart up away from the hips. You're massaging out the organs a little bit more on the left side. Inhaling, heart, lungs, as your neck relaxes. Okay, take both arms up, inhaling, warrior two. Now exhale, eagle arms, cross your right arm over the left. You feel your arms open up chest, bring your elbows a little bit above your shoulders, breathe. Now feel your left thigh move forward, exhale, right edge of the foot presses back again. Now feel your left hip, breathe down into the left hip. Okay, fill up with another long inhale before you move into emu. And exhale, fold forward with your eagle arms. Okay, but you're flexible enough, you set your arms down. If that's not happening, you're hovering. Curl pubic bone towards your belly, breathe into the left hip. And some of you want to just set your hands down, that's fine too. Okay, breathe into your back ribs, into your back muscles. Any forward fold, you're unwinding, releasing, letting go in the back muscles. You release your grip, head to ankle prep. So as you're set up here, I'll give you the front view. You're gonna take your left hand, and Kelliann will take the back. You're gonna press your left thigh out away from the hip, and then lean towards your back foot. So you're making space by stretching your left thigh forward, inhaling into the hip, and then exhale, lean into the right foot. And your breath always supports you, so breathe. Inhale, left hip joint. And if you find you're clenching in your jaw, let the top of the mouth and the bottom of the mouth just get a little space. Okay, let go of the thigh, turn both feet forward. And I'll lower your right knee down. So left foot turns forward, right knee lowers down. Okay, once you're here, lunge heel to the butt. So most of you guys will want to fold in your mat from the right hand side. That's support for your knee. Okay, once you have that support, and a reach for your back foot with your right hand and bring your foot in toward your butt, like that. It could be little increments. If you can't do that, that's okay. Then just come into easy twist instead. If you have the foot, you're pulling it in. You can work in some lions here. Releasing, jaw, neck, even the brain. Now lift your ribs up as you exhale, massage out the right quad. And then let go slow, you're a little spring loaded there too. Let go for half moon. Now press off your left foot, pick up your back leg. Sometimes half moon, you need both hands down, that's okay. You're opening up your right hip or you're lifting your right arm up. I'll feel your inner thighs hold you. Muscles hugging the bone. As you exhale, press out across the right heel. And breathe. More than anything else here, nurture your body with that breath. Inhaling. And stay here. Or reach for your back foot, quarter your moon. Bring your thigh back still and inhale, heart forward. You let go of your right leg, set your right foot back for pyramid, lower your right leg about 3 or 4 feet behind the left. It's a beautiful pose for your hamstrings. Bend your left knee and let your head go. Feel your heart and your head bow. And exhale, Uddiyana, pull your belly in and up. Good one, Kelly Jo. And then step it back, downward dog. All right, downward dog, come forward into high plank. Now pause here. Most of you guys in my class and our classes have done bird wing. And now bring the elbows in a little bit. Feel your chest muscles. And then lower a little bit more. Bring the elbows into the ribs. Inhale, upward dog. Bend the elbows in towards your hips a little bit now. And exhale, downward dog. Downward dog, lift your right leg back and up. You bend your right knee, bring it in towards your elbow. Lift from the belly like you're trying to lift your foot a bit higher. And inhale, right leg back. Spread your right toes. Warrior 2, step up your right leg. Okay, arch your arms and now reach your left arm up. You bring your left arm behind the back for archer. So you can always stay with this half side. This feels good. It's like brain cradling in a way. Here, bring your right arm behind the back. You wrap left shoulder blade forward. Take your right shoulder blade down away from the neck. Like you're doing a mild shoulder shrug and everything. Close your eyes, track your breath where it's moving easily, where it might get a little caught or snagged. Smooth it out. Okay, release your grip. And then take your arms out, inhaling. A reverse again, set your left palm down, reach the right arm up and back. Feel your left inner thigh spiral back. Right inner thigh spiral forwards, lift up and back. Now feeling the lift from the back of the legs, pelvic floor, all the way up the spine, lightness and lift. And exhale, stay here, wrap right shoulder blade forward and down. Then come back up, inhaling, warrior 2, spread your fingertips. Now feel life in your hands. Okay, eagle arms, cross your right. This will too much life in your hands. Too much. Right over the left, eagle arms.
Told me to bring out my spirit.
I think you're taking, I think you took everybody's life in your own hands. Into your own hands. Okay, scoop your elbows forward, inhale, lift your chest. And play with how much space can you make across your ribs. So you feel your low ribs lengthen, your mid ribs move out, kind of like an iron lung. And then you're lifting your chest and spreading your breath across your heart, back of the neck, reach your brain. What if you just took it to the bathroom?
Bye. No, I just
Okay,
stopped.
curl pubic bone towards your belly, exhaling. And now fold forward for emu. Now fold forward. You can set your arms down if you're flexible enough to try that. Otherwise, hover, curl pubic bone towards your belly. Send the thighs out away from hip joints. They go gadget legs. And then massage out your upper back muscles with your ribs. Relax your neck, exhale out through the mouth. Give it a ha. Ah. You release your grip. And then turn both feet forward, lunge, heel to the butt. Okay, fold in your mat from the left-hand side. I'll remind you, this is not working for your knee or some part of your body, easy twist. I'm gonna come into it. Okay, fold in your mat from the left-hand side. Then reach for your back foot. Your quad can release. You're bringing your foot in, lengthening your ribs forward. Lions.
You know what I was gonna say.
What?
Sarah Klein.
Sarah
Went to
Klein?
ankle prep.
Oh, good.
I was gonna say it
Love
too, Sarah,
her.
but I
I'm gonna
believed in
do
her.
that
I
after.
actually believed that she would remember, because she
I can't
always
believe
does.
Sarah Klein's here.
She's here. Sarah Klein is here.
I'm gonna do it after. Thank you, babe.
Sarah.
That's so special.
I was gonna say it too. I didn't want you to get
Now I love Zoom. I liked it before, but now I love it.
I love how Sarah got out of it.
Okay, let go, head to ankle prep, and then turn on your feet. It's just like the old days. Okay, take your right hand and your right thigh, press the right thigh out away from the hip, and now lift your chest forward and lean your chest to the buffalo.
You don't have a buffalo.
If you don't have a buffalo, where would your buffalo be? It would be towards your left foot. Okay, Ujjayi, inhale deep down into that right hip. Now let go of your head and your neck here as you exhale. Now stay here, bring right sit bone in towards tailbone, exhale, send the right thigh forward away from the hip. Okay, and then let go of your thigh, turn both feet forward, half moon, and a little press off your right foot, pick up the back leg. Will the buffalo be good block? I think so. Oh, I feel like he's being used. The buffalo's been used. And then press your left heel out away from the low back, lengthen your chest forward away from the right hip. So this is a good way to stretch everything, your hip joints, your shoulders, your heart. The more you can get into feeling the stretch, you know why you're doing it, and then you go into it more easily. Now feel the right thigh press down, decompressing low back. You're gonna stay here or reach for your back leg. Okay, bring your thigh in and then out away from your chest. Good, lower your left leg back for pyramid, step about 3 or 4 feet behind the right. The trick here is you just want to be standing on both feet. People may get complex, but just be on both feet. Now inhale, lengthen your back. A Uddiyana. Now step your right leg back, downward dog. Downward dog, high plank. And then chaturanga, bring the elbows in, inhaling, upward dog, bend the elbows. And exhale back to downward dog. You lift your left leg back and up. Then bend your left knee, bring it over towards your right elbow. You lift the foot a little bit. And then inhale, left leg back. Bend your left knee and open up your hip. And you step it up for warrior 2 with ostrich now. Set up front heel, back arch of the foot, open up. And you exhale, clasp your hands behind your back.
I'm just seeing if it's another comment. It's just Sarah.
Sarah, why are you talking so much? We're doing
No, that was for
Just
before.
kidding. Now roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest, exhale, fold. Okay, ostrich, roll your shoulders back, exhale down through the left hip and the low back. What apex are we gonna do?
Can anyone guess what apex pose we're gonna do?
Carol?
Don't say it, we can't hear you.
Okay, lower your hands, set your right knee down, head to the ankles out there.
And I can't do this.
All the
way,
ankles.
so-
Let's hear it for the ankles. Okay, bring your foot over. See, like it was moving away from you, knee to the side of the mat. And then bring your left arm underneath, kind of like you were going to tell your foot a secret. And you can tell your foot a secret, something you've never told anybody, and then tell your left foot. Okay, and then if you want to try head to ankle even further, what you're doing is you're setting up your right leg back like you're in a warrior one.
You're going to show them the opposite, but when you can't do it, go back over there.
In the warrior one, I'm just kidding. I'm just showing the front view because it doesn't really do any good from up there. Okay, and then bring both arms close to the ankle, bring your head close. And then finally under.
And note, she can take her head all the way out and around. For most of us, that's not accessible. So if you can't, you're just working on taking your head towards the ankle.
Maybe letting the head relax completely so you can start to imagine being able to get that head out and around the ankle.
But again, for most of us, we can't do that.
So you can just come and continue pulling the head towards the ankle, but really practicing letting the head go, so not holding it up.
And the breath goes, you're breathing up through the low back, sacrum, and down through the neck. So it creates this whole opening through the spine.
You're 6 feet.
I was 6 feet. Okay, undo. And then come into half splits with your left leg forward and your feet close. And your right leg back, half splits.
So it's more like more than half splits.
Well, because that hurts when they need to go forward. So Kelliann's doing full splits. I'm going to go for it too, but you can stay in that half splits moving so that your left leg.
You have to be 6 human feet away from each other, like your size foot. I think we did it.
I think we did too. How do you guys feel? It's nice to do yoga with you guys. I missed you, even if I can't see you. I have really bad vision. And I can't hear you, but it's still nice. Okay, slide your left heel back, set up downward dog, and then spread your hands. Go for big hands. 2020. Downward dog. Okay, come forward, high plank. And chaturanga, bring the elbows in, inhaling, upward dog, bend the elbows in towards your hips, and the heart lifts through, exhale, downward dog. Okay, downward dog, lift your right leg back and up, bend your right knee, bring it over towards your left elbow, and go back this way. Oh shit, inhale, right leg back.
No, I think
Step up your right leg for warrior two. Always said an hour. Now feel the right thigh move out away from the right hip. Okay, ostrich, clasp your hands behind your back. And now roll your shoulders back, curl pubic bone towards your belly, lift your chest. And then exhale, fold. You can lean on your right thigh or peel your upper body away from the right thigh more towards the center.
What if this happens though? Is that okay?
What?
Is that okay? If my knee does that? No?
Yeah, but you want to try for opening up the hip. So
That's
maybe
what I
right
thought,
hand,
so
yeah.
keep it right over the ankle.
Good question. Emphasis should be on opening up the right hip. Peel your body away. Exhale. Roll your shoulders away from your chest and your neck. Now exhale out through the mouth again.
Ah!
And lower your hands down.
Rick made us mac and cheese for dinner.
He made me mac and cheese.
Rick did.
Me?
Both of us. We're coming over.
Oh. Okay, look how I'm coming to the light. Look, it's very metaphorical. So head to ankle. So you can start out by bringing your right foot to the outside, bring your palms and your forearms in. You can bring your right arm to the outside and hug your right foot. Tell your right foot something really nice about itself that it's never heard from anybody.
You're so smooth.
Like, thank you for getting me up and around on the train. Thanks for, you know, whatever.
The trains are closed.
I know, but earlier. Okay, or head to ankle. Bring your right palm to the outside. You're grabbing your ankle. Bring your head under. half splits. Whatever part of that you got, congratulate yourself, because any part of it, even opening up your hip, even if you're sitting there eating potato chips. Okay, slide your right heel forward.
During class.
There's somebody in there. Do you see them?
Can we teleport share? I want some chips.
Okay, cross, bring your right leg forward. You can do this half splits like I'm doing, or full splits by sliding your right heel forward a little bit more. Okay, left leg back. You should have a yoga class. You're spreading your right toes. Feel your left thigh move back, right thigh move forward, keeping your legs energized, ready to pounce and dance and fly.
I hear there's a lot of at-home dance parties right now.
Slide your right heel back.
No.
Instead of in downward dog. You're not really dancing. Downward dog, spread your hands, press back through the hips, inhale, forward through high plank. Chaturanga, bring the elbows in, inhaling to upward dog. Okay, exhale back to downward dog. Now come up to your hands, walk or jump up to your hands. Come into a halfway lift, inhale. Okay, exhale, fold into your legs. So before Kelly Jo takes us through a little cool down, warm down, I'm gonna have you guys come in. I'm just gonna stay down and be ready for that. We're gonna move into, look at my pants in the sun.
Right.
We're gonna do one balancing pose. So standing on your feet with both of us, see how we're both standing on our feet?
Heads.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna move into either, where's that? Who's saying something?
Oh, Sarah said she loves me.
What about me?
Okay, do the pose.
That's really like,
Do the pose.
it's just heartening is all. Okay, bring your foot to the thigh, tree pose, or you can try lifting your left foot up for pigeon. Pigeon standing looks like you want to eat your foot, but you're not going to. Okay, bring your hip down.
Can't do this.
I said tree pose first.
Oh,
You were
sorry, I
busy
wasn't listening.
doing all this stuff.
I'll do tree.
Tree pose. Okay, and tree pose is lovely for your lymph glands up here, your hip, your low back. Your foot lifted, hip joint balance. Now bringing your heart towards your foot, take a deep breath down through the left hip.
Can always move
Okay,
from one
and
to the
then,
next.
yeah, you can. It's a very fluid thing. And then you bring your legs down, you can bend your knees, move your hips, the circles. Okay, and then the other side, left leg, standing, tree pose. Okay, with your foot to the side of the thigh, what's this? It's a lymph gland, Rosie. You can bring your foot to the side of the thigh. She knows so does Josh. They know everything about glands, so I was just teasing. Or tree pose with your arms up, or pigeon. You're grabbing your foot, bring your foot out or up.
Pigeon.
It is the standing pigeon, bring your hip down. Now feel your breath get longer up through the chest. Can you feel this a bit tighter?
I just haven't done this in really long.
Yeah, and bring your foot closer towards your chest.
This quarantine or this coronavirus might make it so Danielle might go to each other's classes again. Someday, maybe.
You might go to mine. Just kidding. She can fight. All right, she's gonna warm us down.
Namaste.
All right, you guys. We did a lot with the legs today, so you go to your mat, please. And we're just gonna come down onto our backs. So coming
I'll
down.
tilt it if you want.
I got it. Coming down onto your backs. I want you to go ahead and take your feet the width of your mat. And so we did a lot of hip opening today. Go ahead and just, that's not what I said to do.
I know, I'm waiting for you.
Take your knees together to touch. So letting the hips work in the opposite direction. So the feet are nice and wide and the knees are falling in towards the body center line.
And we'll just take 3 or 4 big breaths here. Turned off their mute.
It sounded like they were eating the camera.
All right, then go ahead and separate the knees. Your feet are still nice and wide, and just let both knees fall towards the left for a wide-legged supine twist. And that wide-legged variation, my knees over my ankle, and I'm getting more into the hip flexors, so along that front right side. And inhale, come back through center, and as you exhale, knees to the right. Now the left knee hovers right above right heel. And inhale, come back to center, and let's just close it down with happy baby. So lift the feet, bend the knees, grab the opposite, the outside edges of the feet, and rock gently on the spine. All right, now take your left leg out straight, pull your right heel in, open up towards the left side of the room. Inhale, come back in through center, and exhale, right leg out, left heel in, open up. And inhale, come back to center. And let's go ahead and lift the arms and the legs straight up towards the sky. Rotate out your ankles and your wrists. And then go ahead and lower your arms and legs all the way down to the ground. And if you're at home and you have a wall space next to you, you want to end your practice and legs against the wall, you're welcome to. I'm going to go back to mute you all. Yes. All right. So relaxing into your final resting pose. Letting each part of the body just completely release into stillness. We got nice and deep into the hips today. I know most of us are used to heat. Many of us haven't been practicing as regularly as usual. So just allowing yourself to feel that. Feeling the breath run all the way down the body center line and out into the hips, the legs.
Thank you, Kelliann.
Thank you, Danielle.
This is a wonderful thing, you guys joining us. It means more to us than you will ever know. So, you know, it's a big time. I know people are going through different things, and you can stay in touch with us, not just on the screen here, but if you want to contact us, you have our numbers and our emails, and we appreciate you guys so much. You know, I love my yoga practice. I know it even more now than ever, and our community means so much to us. Thank you guys. Thank you for today, every day, and
thank you so much. Namaste.
namaste.
We love you guys.
We love you.
I'm gonna unmute you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank you,
unmuted you
Kellyann.
guys.
And we have a
Bye.
rough little schedule, so tomorrow night, Kellyan's teaching. She's teaching tomorrow morning.
I am. I'm teaching at 9:30. I'm going to get out of bed to move with you guys, and Danielle's teaching 8 a.m. on Thursday.
It'll be the first time I'm teaching an 8 a.m. class in a long time. I'm going to work after, so if you get up and come with me, you could come with me to work. Lauren, are you via Ocean now or something? What happened?
What? I just turned my video off.
She's by the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's amazing that you
Trisha,
just
you
did
have
that.
the Golden Gate Bridge in your house.
I know. Nice.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Loving it.
We love you guys so
Yeah,
much.
and you could donate to, what do you want to say? Venmo. Your
It's all in
Venmo
there.
and Kellyann are all on her little
Some dinner.
page. If you have questions,
Karen's waving.
if Josh, if you want to scream right now, I see Josh wants to.
Love you guys.
Clara now. Hi,
Just kidding.
Clara.
Where's your kid?
Sarah's clapping.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you
There's
guys.
waving.
What is this stuff?
That's just Lauren's picture. She took the video off.
Oh.
Viv waved.
Sonia, I like
Hey.
your feathered hair.
Oh, you know.
My mom is here too. Thanks so much, you guys.
Hey,
Thank
Clara.
you.
Thanks.
Your faces keep coming.
Yeah.
Zoom it up until
Melissa
we can't
Mascara
zoom
says
no
thank
more.
you.
Thank you
No.
guys. I'll
Let's
see you
zoom the
soon.
zoom out of each other.
Sonia, let us know when you want to zoom.
I will. I'll text.
Joel, look at you zooming away.
Is he really there?
I don't know.
Can you wave,
He
Joel?
moved a little bit. I think it's
Oh, he's there. He looked so still. I
it's
thought
a
that was a
computer. I think
picture.
it's a computer, Joel.
Thank you guys.
Look how
Let's
quick we're losing people as we
I
talk.
know.
They're
Are we
like,
boring,
bye, see you
Lori?
later.
Because we're not giving them attention. Rosie, just say their name and they won't go away. Corey.
Jennifer Hagman,
Oh, Cassandra.
Corey
Yeah, oh, she's
McGuire,
CCing. She said
Viv.
she's Melissa blocked us out.
Bye,
Viv.
you guys.
I love you guys.
Thank
You're
you.
beautiful, inside and out.
I'm still recording.
Perfect.